Everybody, let's resume our evening with sunshine. Everybody, everybody, how was the night? What? How was the night? Everybody, how are you feeling after the break? Give a little noise. I think the snack was so good that everybody is half asleep now. What shall we do?
I come up right now with some startup idea.
You,
I am, yeah, you're shocked that I have a startup idea.
I'm shocked that you even have an idea.
But this idea, it's called, it's a stupid idea.
Stupid, huh?
Yeah, it stands for Toastmasters, unique person in demand. Yeah, it's basically a website where they can hire sunshiners to become motivational speakers.
Oh, then I'm sure the Priya Darshita will be overbooked. But coming to reality, who will invest in this stupid idea?
There is one person in the room who will invest in it. She's an award-winning architect, an entrepreneur, an ace of heart of a committee. She's an upcoming shark and a CEO.
A mom to a 2-year-old cute girl. And I cannot stress it enough. One of the sweetest souls of Sunshine Toastmasters Club.
Everybody, please give a huge round of applause to Harshita Shetty.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to come. The two most special people in Sunshine here. Thank you.
everybody, use it of applause.
Can you hear me? Those who don't speak are not heard. Speech is power. Speech can change. Speech can compel. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all sitting here, my fellow Toastmasters, our era director, distinguished guests, and my lovely family and all our lovely families. A very warm welcome to today's meeting. At the 47th installation ceremony of Sunshine Toastmasters Club, I feel privileged to be given and been appointed as the president to carry the banner forward. I will do this duty to the best of my abilities. This is a prestigious club and our committee will do everything to serve. As we take up this role, I would like to first thank the dedicated effort of our outgoing committee. Our past president Leona, her message of consistency was embraced by every single one of us. The previous committee dedicatedly built a strong and active member base. Every week, they develop relationships, they encourage everyone in their journey, and they give us a beautiful, strong foundation today. All of you have heard about how we came out of COVID, made our presence, and built our database, and we're standing here today. It's thanks to them that we have a solid foundation. And now, I want to fly. My mandate to my club is simple. Speech is power. Speech is power. So show up. Stand up. Speak up. Show up. Make it a point to attend every single meeting. Every time you attend, you will learn something new from the other speeches and from the other members. Show up every single meeting. Stand up. Raise your hand every single time you get a chance to come on this stage. Even if it's for table topics where we don't know what the topic is going to be. Your first icebreaker, giving any speech that you're uncomfortable with, take that risk, put yourself out there, show up and stand on this stage. When given an opportunity, stand here, speak up. Speak up. As you stand in the stage, 5 by 5, I want your voice to be heard all the way back, 15 meters away. Speak with heart. Speak with conviction and speak with truth. Speak so that I remember you when I go home and speak so that you can move me to tears. Be vulnerable but be felt. Be silent but be heard. Take a pause but continue. Let's hear what you don't say in your speeches and let us be motivated by every word that you say. Let us all speak up because you have a story to share. Show up, stand up and speak up. My committee is ready to serve. They are so passionate to be here. Each of us have contested for this role to carry our banner forward for our club. And the committee has big dreams. Firstly, we would like to focus on the education of every single member. We would like to understand the goals and aspirations. At every meeting, we want to make it a quality meeting, make sure that we have enough education sessions so that each person can reach their goal. Our focus will also lie in bringing in new members who can benefit from this platform, but also from whom we can get new ideas and fresh thoughts. While that is said, we will focus on retaining our members and bringing back our ex-members who made Sunshine what it is today. I'm happy to tell you that this term we've started a video library. We will be documenting every single speech this term, and you will all have the opportunity to see those speeches, understand and improve where you can, and always have it as a memory. Importantly, while we serve as a committee, we will not forget our own growth and our own journey. Each committee member is going to continue giving their speech and inspiring us. My committee is ready to serve. They're ready to show up, stand up, and speak up. At Toastmasters Club, I'm glad I have a platform. A platform where my voice is being heard. I want everyone's voice to be heard here. Chandan, I want your voice to be heard. to be heard, Varnika. I want your voice to be heard, Akash. I even want your voice to be heard, Logesh. At Sunshine Toastmaster Club, you will always have an audience eager to listen to you. Members ready to catch you. Mentors slowly nudging you. And a stage just calling out to you. All you need to do is show up, stand up, speak up. Thank you.
Everybody, please give a huge round of applause for everyone. Pradyumna, show me your hand. I'll read your future. Okay, so Pradyumna, one thing that I can see here is that you will find great success in the samosa business.
It's nice, but what about my marriage?
Pradyumna, there is no marriage line only.
When did you become such a psychic?
I'm not a psychic. I'm a graphologist.
You. Graphologist is a person who analyzes handwriting, not hand reading. So we have been welcoming on stage the real graphologist.
Along with being a graphologist, he's a prani killer, avid traveler, and a multi-entrepreneur.
And he loves to dance. Trust me, he loves to dance.
Yes. And one thing that I'm sure nobody of you can even guess. He played the role of Imran Khan's uncle in the Bollywood movie Goli Tere Pyar Mein.
Everybody, please give a huge round of applause to our keynote speaker, distinguished Toastmaster, Chandran Mouli, sir. Thank you so much.
I was told that I always have to follow the young Toastmasters. I know I can follow them. Good evening, friends, and thanks for inviting me. And thank you so much, the MCs of the day, for introducing me so well. You said exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you so much. Whenever I stand on that stage, I always feel that I'm very high. Is that right? But I'm not that. I'm a very ordinary person. It's just that it makes me comfortable being with you people. Is that okay? Yes. Perfectly all right. And all the new Toastmasters have joined here, and so many Toastmasters who are aspiring to join. Why do you think you joined the Toastmasters fraternity in the first place? To become a leader. Why did you join? To speak well. And yes, area director, why did you join Toastmasters?
Today to listen to you, sir.
To listen to me. But that, you didn't know that when you joined, right? I don't even know I was going to ask you this question. Okay.
Yeah, no, I joined because a friend of mine initiated this idea. When I got into the club, I knew the potential it had. So to explore that, I joined.
Lovely. How nice potential. Yes, the great Tarun, why did you join the Toastmasters? Overcome fear. Now you're a great teacher now. Why did you join? Become a good speaker. Everybody is right. There's nothing right or wrong here. Please stop, please stop. Everybody, it's a perception, right? But the fact is that, my friends, when I joined Toastmasters, I did not know actually why I joined Toastmasters. Suddenly when I realized today, my mentor always told me, when you see a person, Wow, so beautiful, so smart. He says you're always evaluating people. So you go to Toastmasters, you will evaluate them better. I said, wow, then damn good. Okay, then what I'm going to see. That's what I thought it was. I'm a party guy. Okay, I hope you're also a party guy. 12 o'clock, midnight, you go there, father asks you why you're late. What did you say? Table topics. Whether it's right or wrong, you have to make up, right? You got to say it. So you got to be extempore, and you got to speak better. And whenever we are speaking in the with the audience, for example, you got to obviously make some impression, right? Apart from expression, how many of you scored 100 marks plus or 100 marks plus? How can it be 100 marks plus? It's only 100 marks in science, maths, school, college. Who scored 100? Everybody scored 100? Yeah? Lovely. Look at that. Brilliant. Because, you know, the fact is that I also was a 100%er, but all subjects put together. I'm a staunch Bangalorean, very hardcore Bangalorean, Josephite at school and a Christite at heart. And one afternoon, when I was coming into the class, I entered my class, and PTS Kumar, if people knew Christ College, it's in the first floor, and then we came there, and then he called me and says, listen, you're not going to come into the class today. I said, sir, what happened? No, you please go to the principal, you meet him, because you scored 95 marks, all subjects put together, man. Only go meet the principal. I didn't know that. So I went to meet the principal. I mean, I met the principal earlier, but not at this kind of occasion. So, what do you think would have happened to me? I thought at that point of time. What would have happened? They thrown me out, no? Maximum. That's all they can do. That's all. Or repeat. Huh? Repeater. My name would be Peter then. But, what happens is that whenever you go meet the principal, you're always nervous and hands were all sweating. I was not a Toastmaster then. I don't know what to say. No table topics, no evaluation. Mind went blank, throat went dry. Went there and then father, I'm from HECA, that is History, Economics, Commerce and Accounts. Okay, that we had one batch, and then I mean, I have nothing against any language. I'm equally comfortable with, but our father principal in Christ College, Malayalis, typical accent. He says, which class? Sit down, he said. I said, 95% all subjects, principal of the college asking me to sit down. I sat down and he looked. Oh, what's your name? I say, Chandramoli. HECA, you said, no? 95 marks you scored. Okay, no problem. And he got up from the seat. I said, my God, this is the respect that a student gets when he gets so low marks. It means that I have to be low. That's all. He has to be high. And if you know, for the money Gales, we have heard of him. He was a boxer and a wrestler. He was 6'6". Typical solid fellow. And look at me like this one, puny looking guy. So he came over around the chair where I was sitting. He put his arm around my shoulder, and he says, Chandramoli, get up, go to class. I didn't even know. No punishment, no impeachment, nothing. Absolutely nothing. He just told, please go to the class. I said, well, father. I said, okay. And I was about to turn. I didn't know what to say. Then he said, Chandramoli, is this what Christ College gives you? I said, no, father. Is this what you will give to Christ College? I said, no, father. We'll go to class, he said. Friends, it's a transformation in 1 second for me. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. Misty eyes, shivering literally. And I said, what kind of a man is this who is sending me to class without even reprimanding me? What happens? And then I just walked, typical Bollywood style. I went there. The door was exactly like this. Went to the door. I just looked at him. He said this. I said this. That was it. I was in class. Then 5 minutes later, I was in class. And PTS Kumar said, hey, man, what happened? Father said, go to the class, sir. No, you're not going to the principal. No, you can please check. You can go right now and check. I spoke to him. I was there. And he told me to go to class. Friends, that evening I came home. I cried for 4 hours. Nobody was there at home to see me cry. They did not know what I was undergoing within me. But that transformation, those lines that Father told me, made me realize, my dear friends, exactly the way that institution treated me today. I know every institution, every club, every organization treats each one of you like that. My dear friends, Father Manigates taught me what's the value of being an institution. I was part of that valuable component of the institution. He doesn't care where I came from, which car I drove, which apartment I lived, what dress I wore, how many marks I scored. But I was just a Christite. That's all mattered to him, and that's all mattered to me after that. And I said, my dear friends, that's exactly the same values that you people are carrying because you belong to an institution called Toastmasters and a club called Sunshine. They're exactly the same. There's no difference today. Circumstances different, situations are different. Person is the same. You, stage is the same. You're learning there, you're learning here. That's an institution. It's an institution. You have a president, we have a principal. There's no difference. It's the leadership, and we are the pupils. Values, my dear friends, are imbibed so well, exactly the way that's imbibed in school. That's where they imbibe. That's where I realized that I joined the Toastmasters because it imbibes values. The kind of values that you'll never get anywhere. The kind of values in your friendship, your bonding, the kind of speeches that you make. My friends, I found I was worthwhile being in that college. And 6 months later, I scored 50 marks. This time, each subject separately. That's exactly what you will do. Because you are really going to score well every time that you come and make speeches here. Because these speeches are going to be worthwhile. That's why you joined Toastmasters. You're not just coming here to speak. You're here to add value as a leader. You're here to make worthwhile speeches, not just speeches. How many of you play any games or sports or anything? Team games, yeah? Good. Have you ever won a gold medal, silver medal, or came last? You did? Yeah. Pardon, came last. Absolutely. That's exactly what sports teaches you. It teaches you how to not win. I learned this from P.T. Usha. Because when she did not win the bronze medal by that 100th of a second or 200th of a second, she never said, I lost. She said, I was not placed in the top 3. Unfortunately, countrymen, I've left you because I didn't get that bronze medal to the country. She never ever said she lost the bronze medal. My dear friends, that's exactly what Toastmaster teaches you. You are always a winner. Because you're a winner, you're here. Because she was a winner, she was there. Not for the bronze medal. She participated so well, and she was a winner. That's why, because you're a winner, you're on stage. If you're not a winner, how will you ever be on stage? There's nothing called failure, my friends. Do you know the acronym? It's a fail is an acronym. First attempt in learning is FAIL. And somebody said they overcome fear. The acronym of fear. Face everything and run. That is fear everything and run, no? FAIR, yeah, that's what people think. But actually it is face everything and rejoice. That's fear. However you look at it, everything you look at the perspective, my friends. If I show you this, what would you say? What would you say? Blank? Blank paper, okay. What would you say? It's a card. What would you say? It's a visiting card. And what would you say? Blank card. It's a horizontal card. Yeah? Somebody says it's just one thin line. Who cares? When you're giving a speech here, my friends, when people evaluate you, what you learn from here, in Toastmasters, right here, how you move, how you deliver, everything matters. Everything is a perspective. People have a right to their opinion. And you take that opinion. If it is not right, no problem. You have a right to your opinion. Your opinion may not be right. So what? So what? You are coming here to express yourself. People are always saying sex, religion, and politics are not spoken in Toastmasters. In fact, I speak only about sex, religion, and politics. But you know where to draw a line. That's what Toastmasters teaches you. To hold your tongue. To hold your horses. Yes, what I learned from my religious scriptures, I will share with you. It's a lesson. I'm not religious. All of us are here only because of sex. And there was a taboo over there. But then you got to draw a line. It's not vulgarity. Maybe education at some point of time. It may be guidance at some point of time. Who knows? Politics, yes, we are all there. I mean, we are governed by certain people. We're talking about voting rights, we're talking whatever. You're expressing an opinion, as I rightly said, and then you're sharing your views about it. End of it, you're not getting into controversy. And that's why we are not getting into controversy by speaking about politics, religion, or sex. But you know where to draw a line? Well, you are very much within the boundary to speak about it. And my dear friends, how many of you are interested in games, hobbies, whatever it is? How many of you are interested? Are you interested in cricket? You play cricket? You do? On the field? Go and play every... no, you don't play.
Just as a hobby.
Just a hobby. That's interest. Right? Your interest. What's your interest? Young lady, 8th standard. Play volleyball and you play on the field. You play on the field. You play for the school. That's the difference, my dear friend. Interest is a hobby. Playing on the field is commitment. You want to speak? I want to speak. I want to be a better speaker. It's only interest. Coming here and giving a speech is commitment. Participating in contest is commitment. Don't worry. Friends, I am always interested, but then I'm a committed speaker. I desire, and my aspiration is to be a world-class speaker, to be the world champion of public speaking. People will say, oh, it may not be possible. Yes, it may not be possible. I don't care about it. But the whole idea, my dear friends, just like a marathon runner, when you're practicing, your idea should not be to finish a marathon. Your idea should be a runner first. Be a speaker first. Be a valuable speaker first. Be a committed speaker first. It will take you along. It will take you abreast. Any possibilities, any challenges, you definitely can overcome. This is what I call in my language as the first one is V, values. One is called the sports, when you know how to fail or lose. The VSC principle. C is only commitment, not just interest. And whenever I come to any Toastmaster meeting, everybody knows Hindi here? Everybody knows Hindi? Yeah? रिश्ते और रास्ते एक ही सिक्के के पहलू होते हैं. Yeah? That is, your path and your relationship belongs to one coin, two sides of the coin. ये रास्ते में चलते चलते, रास्ते पे चलते चलते रिश्ते कभी भूल जाते हैं, मगर वही रास्ते पे चल के ऐसे रिश्ते भी हम ढूंढ लेते हैं. Friends, the same path that you sometimes lose your relationship, sometimes you find relationship, the same path. I always believe that Toastmaster gives me a path to find a better relationship with my friends, with my evaluators, mentors. Most importantly, the bonding, the relationship that you have with your mentor, my dear friends, is far superior to any kind of relationship. Yes, people say all about love. Yes, there's an emotional love we talk about, and also there is something called the love of bonding. Bond with your pet, for example, bond with your mentor. Yes, you love them. For what do you love them? You love your mobile these days. Yeah, people love their mobile. People love their lovely dresses. Yeah, you all love each one. There's a love, but that love is not emotional love. Like lies. People lie, no? Many a times. People talk about policemen. Some policemen are asking 500 rupees here. Yeah. All these pathological lovers and the liars are the people who come here and lie deliberately. But there are liars like this, or situational liars. Exactly like that, my dear friends. Even your relationship, whatever you have, Toastmasters, my sincere advice, never ever have any kind of a wrong bondage with your mentor. Your mentor is the one who's actually making sure that you go up the ladder step by step, one notch higher, every time you go for a speech. The mentor may not be the greatest person on planet Earth as far as speaking is concerned or as far as the leadership is concerned, but you have adopted him or her as a mentor. and they will shape your life in Toastmasters. I have a very strong relationship with my mentor. I at least have 3 or 4 mentors. One mentor is not even from the Toastmasters fraternity, only because the opinions differ. Somebody gives me inputs on the English language. Somebody gives me inputs on body language and voice modulation. Somebody gives me on the humor, punchline. And this one person always keeps chopping things and saying, "You idiot, this is terrible." Because the first time I went for a lovely speech, I practiced for about 10 times. And I went to my English teacher. Many of you from Mount Carmel College will know that Madam Annie Chandy Matthews was my mentor in English, 29 years, head of the department of Mount Carmel College. Went there, gave my speech. I says, "Annie, just check it out, Annie. I'm going to give a speech in English. I'm going to join the Toastmasters." She said, "Okay, Mauli, it's a script." I said, "I don't need a script, just talk." I just spoke a few sentences. 2 minutes later, she stopped and said, "Mauli, you don't even know how to speak English. What are you giving English speech for?" That was another day after that, my friends. I went home and cried. This time it was for 8 hours. At that time, I was already 2 years in Toastmasters. And that was my contest speech. Area contest. I won the club contest. For the area contest, I wanted to polish my English. I went to her. She told me I can't even speak English. Can you imagine how I would have felt? But I think that was the greatest input I ever got in my life. So if you get an input, please don't think they're trying to criticize you or belittle you, my friends. It is for your improvement they're saying that. They may say it in a way that you may not like it. So what? So what? So you. If she told me my English was not good, yes, my English is not good because she is an authority in English. Pronunciation, diction, inflection, whatever she taught me the core. She's not a Toastmaster. She's only an English teacher. And she doesn't speak very well either, but she speaks with clarity. Friends, when you have the values, when you have the commitment, when you know you can fail, you will still be applauded out here. Toastmasters, any club, anywhere you go in the world, it's the same. They will applaud you what you are. And we all know we don't evaluate person, we evaluate speeches. Rishte, raste. Make sure which is your perfect path, which is your perfect relationship. Toastmasters is the only way, as far as I'm concerned. I'm delighted to be here. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much and God bless.
Everybody, another huge round of applause for
Thank you, Mr. Steven Scale, for providing you to mentor with all upon a very dear friend, esteemed Toastmaster Arun.
Thank you.
everybody, huge round of applause. Another huge round of applause to Toastmaster.
The audience, I think they had enough of great jokes, but have one more left. One more tune left. So, Piyush, what do you call a factory which makes decent products? A satisfactory.
Oh, God, it's such a dad joke. Anyways, the next person coming on stage is the dad himself who founded the dad jokes. He has my number on speed dial whenever he wants an evaluator for a day.
He's a veteran Toastmaster slash new joining Sunshine. He has the capability to make 30 people on a Sunday wake up at 4 p.m. and trek and climb a hill. So,
Imagine how exhausted he is from climbing the trek that it was 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. He's a guy with amazing sense of humor, brings great charm to every meeting.
Give, give the vote of thanks. Please give a huge round of applause to welcome our very own VP, Toastmaster Shubhankar Roy.
Everybody give him applause.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
How's the Josh?
Yes,
Really? Still high? So I thought only few people knew about dinner. I guess you guys found out. That's why the Josh. So dinner reminds me, we are all going out to celebrate this event at a restaurant called Lighthouse, which is off of UPL Road. We would love all of you to join us. And Lokesh, who's our coordinator, is absconding, I'm sure. But he's got all the details. So I'm going to keep this short, just like a delicious plate of appetizers, which finish just before it. Alright, I want to start with expressing my sincere gratitude to all the guests who are here, who are supporting their family members, their loved ones, and their friends. Your motivation means a lot to us. A huge round of applause for that. Thank you, our distinguished guests. We now know what it means to be a Toastmaster, to inculcate those values and the power of consistency. Thank you so much. And I want to quickly applaud the outgoing committee headed by Toastmaster Diona. You've set the bar really high. And I hope, and we've got many memories of the past term, which we will cherish for the rest of our lives. Thank you very much. And last but not the least, I want to congratulate all the new incoming committee members. Toastmaster Harshita has set the bar really high for us, but we will achieve it. 3 cheers for Sunshine. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Thank you. Let's have a photo together. Thank you very much.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. I'm glad that I did that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Really? Thank you. Thanks.
I think it's for the setting of the camera.
No, I think
Yeah, just document. Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. I know. I think it's okay. Just move it back. You can keep for the bloopers. Yeah. Enough. Everybody. Come. Everybody. Yes, come. Please come.
everybody believes the camera is not.
Everybody say sunshine!
Wait guys.
One more time.
Paneer!
Paneer!
Butter masala!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boss.